Hello, my name is Alina Dominguez, and I'm going to be doing this presentation on my recommendation for lowering student loans. This is prepared for the Fiscal Services Department at the University of Texas at San Antonio. This following presentation is going to discuss the student debts, which have risen significantly throughout the years. This report is meant to serve as a solution to help students better manage their finances and decrease the amount of student loans being taken out. This report will detail the situation being faced by students and graduates across the nation, as well as those here on campus. The document presents all available resources to students here on campus, as well as the accessibility of the resources. Following the research are the benefits that would be gained by using this recommendation, as well as the proposed solution. Problem statement. There are four main problems that we will be addressing in this presentation. The first is that 1 in 4 Americans hold student debt, which shows that there is a rising problem in America regarding student debt. The second is student debt is the second highest debt in America, which is second only to mortgages. So it has now surpassed credit card loans and personal loans, which is the first time that it has ever happened, which happened back in 2019. The third is financial strain is placed on students at a young age. Students are asked to put their financial well-being at risk at a very young age, at 18 and sometimes even 17, in order to afford schooling. Loan education is a critical portion that is missing in our student loan system. I believe implementing some sort of loan education would help to prevent students taking out more than what they need and allow them to be better set up for the future. Research methodology. I did 3 types of research in order to provide documentation for this project. The first was a survey where 57 students were surveyed in regards to their experiences. There were a portion of yes or no questions, as well as multiple options, and then also a free response portion. Only UTSA students were surveyed for this. The second was loan statistics. I used data from peer-reviewed articles in order to see what was being shown as the student loan debt and what the student loan debt was currently at. The last was loan education. I reviewed the data from both the peer-reviewed articles and the student experiences here on campus in order to get an idea of what loan education was being used and what loan education was available. For the survey, I surveyed 57 students here at UTSA. Right over here, you can see the survey in the percentages. We have 43% of students with grants and loans, only 27% of students with just loans, 26% of students with grants only, and then only 4% of students who did not have to take out any loans or receive any grants. In total, there are 70% of students who took out a loan. This right here is a free response answer from a student who took the survey. I had no idea what a loan was my first semester. I am a first-gen student and had to do FAFSA alone since my parents were unfamiliar with it. Looking back, I wish that I had been better informed on how student loans work. I believe that this testament shows that a lot of students are navigating this on their own at a very young and impressionable age, where a lot of information isn't being available to them. Loan statistics. In 1998 to 2019, the average amount of student loan debt doubled. And this right here up top is the current student loan debt clock as of the studentloandebtclock.com. By allowing students to place themselves in a situation where higher education comes at the cost of their financial stability, universities are allowing the long-term needs of students to take a back seat. A quote from the peer-reviewed articles that I found was from Stephen Coffin, and it says, "This suggests that too many leaders of higher education institutes did not identify the future of the student as their top priority. By only preparing students for the courses that they take, as in you come in, take the course, take your final at the end, we are only allowing them to take the knowledge from the courses, but we are not preparing them for life outside of the walls of university." Loan education. 89% of the students that were surveyed said that they had no financial guidance. And a multitude of financial options can be overwhelming to students who are unfamiliar of the various types of loans. There's subsidized, unsubsidized, which are the two most common that are used through FAFSA, but a lot of the students said that they had no idea what the difference was between these two types of loans, which means that there is a big gap in loan education that I feel needs to be filled in order to give students a more successful financial future. Benefits of loan education. By preparing students for long-term success, we are allowing them to be a more integrated member of society when it comes to their financial well-being. A financial literacy course should be required by UTSA in addition to orientation. We are aware that UTSA has the means to do orientation as it is a required course for all students to take prior to registering for classes. I feel that some sort of in-depth financial literacy course and the importance of financial literacy would be very beneficial to not only students, but their parents as well, who also may have not been able to get some sort of financial literacy prior to beginning their adult life. Over here, we have another graph from the survey. 89% of students here at UTSA did not receive any sort of loan guidance, with only 11 having some sort of loan guidance prior to filling out FAFSA. In conclusion, by lowering tuition and requiring loan education, we will create a more economically stable graduating class as they integrate into the economic climate. By doing this, UTSA is not only showing that they care about their students for the 4 years or more that they are present at the university, but that they are willing to do everything in their power to create a successful future for their graduating classes and students who come and go. Thank you and have a great day.